The Mamprugu Traditional Council held its first annual meeting for the year at the Sands Hotel Conference Hall in the regional capital, Nalerigu. The annual meeting offers the opportunity for the council members to receive a briefing from the overlord about the state of the traditional area, but also serve as an avenue for the council members to review the activities, take new decisions, and plan ahead. It was attended by all 45 members of the council, security and civil servants, as well as other invited participants. The meeting began with a speech from the overlord Nabwaga Abdullahi Mahami Shariga, read on his behalf by the new registrar of the council, Abdullahi Mohammed.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the issue of security, I am happy to state that Mamprugu, and for that matter, the Northeast region has been relatively peaceful, except some disturbances in Lukula and Mimpiasam in the sole traditional area and Wali Wali. In the case of Lukula and Mimpiasam disturbances, which is of great concern to me, I wish to appeal to both factions, that is the Mamprusis and the Gonjes in that enclave, to exercise patience and give peace a chance, whilst I work hand in hand with my good brother, the King of Yagong, with other relevant stakeholders to bring finality to the matter, so as for us to live together as it has existed during the reign of our forefathers.
The Mamprugu overlord also appealed to the residents to contribute and help sustain the growth of the Mamprugu Endowment Fund, which was launched in December last year.
I launched the Mamprugu Education Endowment Fund, and for which I am appealing to the House to help me find ways and means of supporting and sustaining its growth. We must all see it as irrelevant to the promotion of education in Mamprugu.
Nabwaga further added that he was aware of the numerous developmental facilities built by the government across the region. However, he was particularly saddened by the continued deterioration of the traditional council building, even after several promises by the government to fix the building and protect it from total collapse.
The building is now in a deplorable state and does not befit the status of the Mamprugu Kingdom. Several appeals have been made over the past years from government upon government to consider building a new office for the Mamprugu Traditional Council, but has yielded no positive result. I therefore wish to task members for us to consider a self-initiated target of coming together to build a new office for the council, since all efforts to get it built by the government has yielded no result.
The traditional council building is one of the ancient structures in the northeast region, constructed during the British establishment in Mamprugu. The British constructed the building around 1943 under the reign of Nasuru Abudu Kobliga, the 27th king of Mamprugu, as part of the administrative structures under the indirect rule system. The building had been used to organize annual general meetings of the traditional council under the British colonial authorities, and it was also used for adjudication of dispute by the and his council of elders. Several decades later, the building has fallen into complete ruins after years of neglect and now being described by many as a death trap. Despite its deplorable condition, however, some administrative staff of the traditional council, including the registrar himself, still risk their life to perform their duties in the building. During the deliberation session of the traditional council's meeting, members of the council agreed to the proposal by the overlord to resort to a self-help initiative to renovate the building. The decision was unanimously adopted and approved, and then followed by the setting up of a 4-member committee to ensure the implementation of the decision. Some of the members spoke to JoyNews.
A lot of appeal to the government that they should come to our aid to construct the traditional council for us. We have not heard anything. I'm frustrated. You know, when you do something and it's not coming, you become frustrated. You don't know where to go again.
So up to now, the strategy of the building is not good. It will be very bad for us to be sitting there. Maybe in the news of Ghana, they will hear that some traditional council being collapsed on some chiefs, which is not good. So we will continue appeal to President and his vice to try their best and help Northeast region to build the traditional council for us.
From Nalergo, Elias Sutanko for Joy News.